And we're coming to you live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of youth and prep sports. Today, it's youth football all day today. Caleb Brown here to take you through the entire day as we have the Satellite Beach Youth Scorpions taking on two different organizations of Hawks today. Here in the 6U game, it's the Satellite Beach Scorpions and the Suntree Viera Hawks in the 6U. 8U through 14U, well, it is the Satellite Beach Scorpions taking on the Port Orange Firehawks here on the Brevard Sports Network all day long. I will take you through all of the action, guide you through all of the confusing tips, twists, and turns that is youth football here in Pop Warner as the captains are meeting, as the coin toss is getting set to happen. Coin is flipped. Looks like the Hawks won the toss. As the handshake commences. They have deferred to the second half, so we'll see this 8U Satellite Beach offense, or 6U Satellite Beach offense take the field first. Here with a fresh, that's right, it's a fresh 8 on the clock. Again, we'd like to thank everyone watching here on the Brevard Sports Network, and we'd like to thank our sponsor, the McCann Group of Kelly Williams Real Estate. Contact Kelly at 239-297-9504. Kelly Williams of the McCann Group. Well, tell you what, you're on Beachside, they're who you need to contact. As the songs fire up. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. As we're here live from Zach Seeley Field. As Metallica's Enter Sandman blasts across Zach Seeley Field at 8:30 in the morning. You gotta love it, youth football. And here come the Satellite Beach Youth Scorpions. Get a look at who their quarterback is. Coaches moving players in different spots, and it's 6U. You're coaching them up, and Albert Washington watching for Port Orange. Port Orange will start in the next game. This is the Suntree Viera Hawks. Port Orange will start in 8U. There's a snap there to number 10. Number 10 brings it around the left side and might have gotten a yard or two. That's Luke Pettit. pick up maybe a yard. It's going to be 1st and 9. Or 2nd and 9. No, they say he just got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here for Satellite Beach. Pettit gets his play call from his coaches. Pettit tries cutting back up inside. He's got running room. Slips a tackle. Nearly has that ball knocked out. That was a great tackle there by number 1, Ezekiel Hale. And he nearly had himself a fumble. Pettit's got to bring that ball up closer to his chest, high and tight. Albert Washington, that's awesome. So, take it. All right, so you have someone on the 14U. Can't wait to see you guys play. I always enjoy watching the organization. And, oh, what a breaking of the tackle. Luke Pettit down the sideline and taken out at about the 20-yard line. Sorry about the window there, folks. Way the press box was designed. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Luke Pettit with a huge gain there. Pettit gives on the end around, and he'll be brought down. That was number 34 on the carry. William D'Amelia the 4th. Did not catch the tackler. Yeah, that's good. Pettit in the gun. Pettit's going to come here around the left side. Pettit's got some running room. He's got one man to beat. He's going to go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Satellite Beach. Luke Pettit channeling his inner, check that. That wasn't Luke Pettit. That was his teammates celebrating number 28, Colton Freeman, channeling his inner Jamar Chase. Forget what the dance move is called, but the gritty. There we go. Taking me a moment to wake up here, folks. Friday Night Lights last night, post-game show, live from Route 7. We had it last night. That was fun. And here comes the point after, and that's going to be bouncing off some helmets. Number 9, Mason Mosher, has the ball bounce off his helmet, and with 4:58 left to go here in the first quarter, the Satellite Beach Scorpions go up 6-0. As you see right up there on, all right, here we go. Now Now we get a chance to look at the 6U Hawks. Take over from the 25. They line up in the I formation. It's going to be number 15, Kane Wallace, in at quarterback, and coming around near side, be knocked down to the ground. Be number 22. That's, I believe, Landry Tudor. And Tudor picks up a nice gain. Number 24 for the Satellite Beach. I don't have a 24 on my roster. There we go. And fumble on the snap. And in there for Satellite Beach is going to be number 7, Vincenzo Chiaka. And Chiaka in there for the Scorpions. There's the handoff in the quarterback. There's Kane Wallace. Wallace down the sideline. He's got room to run. It's going to be one man to beat. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Suntree Viera. That was Cohen Widmeyer, and Widmeyer gets the Hawks on the board. With 3:05 left to go here in the first quarter, it's 6-6. Now, these organizations will be playing all day next week, and you bet it you'll see it right here on the Brevard Sports Network. 8 through 14U will be playing next week. Suntree Viera versus Satellite Beach. Drops back. It's going to fire, and it's caught. And he's in. So the point after is good for the Hawks. And currently they lead 7-6 with 3:05 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, this game and all of today's coverage brought to you by the McCann Group with Kelly Williams Real Estate. Contact Kelly at 239-297-9504. All the information is down there at the bottom of your screen. Oh, what? Okay, so because they passed it, they got 2 points. That's right, I forgot. At 6U, there's different rules for. So it's 8-6. Suntree Viera on top. I'll correct the scoreboard after. There's the snap. And coming around that side. And here he goes down the sideline. Number 10, Pettit into the end zone. Check that. He'll be knocked out just short. Just short of the goal line. So Pettit gets things started again for Satellite Beach as he has them inside the Kelly Williams McCann Group red zone. And it is, as we await, Pettit. He is short. Wait a minute. So wait, did he get in for the touchdown or? There's handoff, or Pettit again. Pettit gets in. Touchdown, Satellite Beach. Can everyone in the chat hear me okay? And they're going to pass, trying to get the 2 points, and it's no good. So your score with 52 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, it's 12-8. Satellite Beach on top after the Luke Pettit drive. And I'll tell you what, this is it's going to be a good one here. I think we're going to see a lot of great football here today. All right. Again, there is 15 seconds in counting. And there is fumble on the snap. And that should be the final play of the first quarter. And that is the final play of the first quarter with your score. Satellite Beach Scorpions 12, the Suntree Viera Hawks 8. We'll be right back with second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, as we get set to start the second quarter, a fresh 8 minutes is on the clock. Cohen Widmeyer, the quarterback. Tudor in the backfield with him. Widmeyer takes the snap. He's going to try to come around the left side here. Makes a couple men miss. And there he goes. Ah, dang it, really? Sorry about that, folks. Again, just the setup we got here. There's two windows right next to each other, and a center beam that blocks in between the two windows. So it's going to be fought all day, and we'll be okay. But Widmeyer with a nice run there and has the ball spotted at the 27, 28-yard line of Satellite Beach. Widmeyer walks to the line. There's the handoff, and the ball's on the ground. Diving onto it there was number 15, Kane Wallace. This will bring up 2nd and 10 here. Widmeyer's going to hand off there to Tudor, and Tudor will be swallowed up. What a play made there in the backfield by I believe it's number 28, Colton Freeman for Satellite Beach, making the play. .5:45 left to go here in the second quarter. 6U action between the Suntree Viera Hawks and the Satellite Beach Youth Scorpions. Widmeyer under center. Fumbles the snap. And what's happening here is the center is snapping it, but he's putting the ball like almost directly under his hind end. And he's just dropping it, thinking that Widmeyer has it. Going to, to block. And he's running off to block before Widmeyer has a chance to grab a hold of the football. And again, that's something, he'll get taught. Watching from Port Richey, Florida, you're unable to hear me. All right, so try something real quick. Incomplete. All right, so Here's what I'll do. Nope. All right. Let's try this. All right. Can everybody hear me now? How about now? All right. Yeah, no, because my sound is definitely feels like it's not being picked up correctly. Hold up. And there's number 7. Ball's out. All right, folks, hold on. Let me try something 1 second. Now, can I be heard now? How about now? Can I be heard better now? How about now? There we go. Now I think you all should be able to hear me better. Okay. Well, now I think everybody can hear me better. All right, cool. All right, now people can hear me better. Hopefully you're not having to crowd up to your devices to hear me. All right, here we go, folks. Thank you for cooperating with me. Sometimes knobs get turned on mixers, but hey, we're ready. 4:05 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, thank you everyone for cooperating with me and being very patient with me. All right, and fakes the handoff, and what do you know? That's going to be number 15, and that is Kane Wallace getting some quarterback action. Fakes the handoff, took it himself, and picks up a couple of yards. It's going to bring up second down here for the Suntree Viera Hawks. Again, touchdowns so far that have been scored. 2 by Luke Pettit of the Scorpions. And I forget who scored the touchdown for the Hawks. I believe it might have been Tudor. Let's thank Kelly Williams Real Estate with the McCann Group, Beachside. I formation here for the Hawks. And as soon as he got the snap, number 7 for the Satellite Beach. Mr. Chiaka said, "Excuse me, Mr. Quarterback, we have something to talk about." Bam! That's right, it was Kane. Thank you very much. So Kane scored for the Hawks, and it was Luke Pettit on both the Satellite Beach touchdowns. And there goes Widmeyer. Widmeyer down the sideline, tries to shake off a defender and tackled inside the 23-24-yard line. I'd like to welcome Jeff Panucci into the broadcast as his Melbourne Bulldogs pick up a victory last night. So the Hawks now are trying to march down the field with a minute and a half left to go here in the second quarter. The Scorpions will get the ball to start the second half. And there was all sorts of movement there. And I'm not talking about doing the cha-cha slide. There we go. Haha. .108 left to go here in the second quarter. Now they're backed up to about the 29-yard line. There's a snap. Widmeyer is going to hand off to Kane. Kane around the right side makes another man miss. Kane trips on that grassy knoll over there. That grass monster, just like the turf monster, just loves to jump up and grab people's feet. Going to bring up second down and short. Call it 4. But the down and distance doesn't really matter. There's 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. Hawks trying to get on the board here. Or trying to put another score on the board. And it's going to be Kane in with Tudor in the backfield. Kane is going to try to pass that out to Tudor, and incomplete. It's going to bring up third down with 42 seconds left to go. As they are inside the Kelly Williams Real Estate Red Zone, McCann Group Beachside. They are the provider of all the coverage of today's games. And this time it looks like it's going to be Widmeyer, and Widmeyer will get tackled. Looks like for a small loss. And folks, I apologize about the window beam. Trying to work around it. And there's a false start. 34 seconds left to go here in the half. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. Well, actually, maybe if I pay the quick cut guy, he'll go on the field and dance for y'all. What do y'all think? I'm getting a heavy look of disappointment from him. So I think that's out of the question. Yeah. Yee. There's the snap. And that was Kane. Kane trying to get something going. 26 seconds left. And is that a big penalty? Oh, no, that was fourth down. So that was a turnover on downs. Satellite Beach. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take this down because this just hit me in the face.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nope, you're good.
I will fix it during halftime.
No problem. All right, so that was a turnover on downs, and Satellite Beach will take over with 26 seconds up, 12-8. And there's the handoff. It's a double reverse. Cuts back inside. And it doesn't pick up much yardage, but that was interesting to see how that one worked. That will be the final play of the first half with your score. Suntree Viera Hawks trail 8-12 to Satellite Beach. We'll be right back with second half action in about 10 minutes here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, everyone, we are back for second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. And a good first half. Some defensive stands. We had some exhilarating offense. So, yeah, again, we're back on track. Again, coming up after this game will be the 8U game, and that will be the Port Orange Hawks. Port Orange Firehawks taking on the Satellite Beach Scorpions all day long, the rest of the way, and I will be here, and this is where you need to be tuned in. Bump College football and all those amazing matchups that are happening. Look, I know it's an amazing week for college football. You get games like Michigan versus USC, and you know, if you're a Florida fan, you're not really ready to watch us play Mississippi State because, well, we can't decide on a quarterback. Somehow Billy Napier still has a job. Yeah. All right, but enough about those guys making millions of dollars. Let's watch these athletes do what it is they do. Fresh 8 on the clock, 12-8 Scorpions on top of the Hawks. And there is a miscommunication on the play call. One man went right, one man went left, and then they smacked into each other. Ball falls into the ground, and it will bring up second down here for the Suntree Viera Hawks. If you're on the way from Port Orange and you're just kind of checking out the Brevard Sports Network, please tell your team moms to come over to the field house and bring a copy of your rosters so I can call out the athletes' names for Port Orange. There's Widmeyer around here disappears behind the tent, cuts back inside. He's got room. Widmeyer, Cohen, Widmeyer to the house. Touchdown, Suntree Viera. But I think it's coming back. There is a piece of yellow laundry on the field. Holding on the Hawks. So that touchdown is negated. But I'll say this. If you're Widmeyer and you're putting together a highlight tape, you still do it. You don't have to show the penalty. You can chop out the penalty. But put that in the highlight tape because he slid through tackles left and right. Coming up next, 8U, the Port Orange Firehawks taking on the Satellite Beach Scorpions. All-day action right here on the Brevard Sports Network Facebook page. Let everyone know this is where they can watch the student-athletes put on a show. Widmeyer lines up under center. Tudor, the lone back. And he's going to hand off to Landry Tudor. Tudor cuts up the middle, cuts to the left side, cuts back inside, and finally will be brought down. And it will make it third and still very long. Say about 11 or 12. for Port Orange? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Here, you can get it. Thank you very much. I have all of the satellite rosters. They're in there too. Okay. No problem. Thank you. Satellite Beach. Making sure I had copies of everyone's roster. I have the Port Orange roster. All right. There's the toss. And slips a tackle. And there he goes. There's Widmeyer again. Said if I've done it once, I can do it again. Cohen Widmeyer. Touchdown. Suntree Viera. And this time, no flags. The touchdown will stand. With 4:51 left to go here in the third quarter. And Widmeyer going again off the left side. Flag is thrown, and he's in for the 2. But again, the flag does fly. Holding on the offense. Nope. So that'll back the Hawks up. And they'll try for 2 again. .451 left to go here in the third quarter. Amanda St. Angelo says, "Go Hawks." All right, now they move the ball up. And there he gives it to Kane, and Kane brought down in the backfield. What a block there by number 1, though, Ezekiel Hale. He blocked his defender into the third level of the defense. That's just one of those moments, if you remember the movie The Blind Side. Where were you taking him? To the bus, coach. It's time for him to go home. And it's 14-12. Hawks over the Scorpions. Sad. sad what Michael Orr had to go through for that movie. And there's number 15. That's Cruz Sabalos. Bring up second down here for the Scorpions. Pettit around the right side. Pettit makes a move. And Pettit gets caught on a shoestring tackle. Who had that? Was Ezekiel Hale on the touchdown saving shoestring tackle. Again, Luke Pettit doing the damage here for the Scorpions. He has scored both the Scorpion touchdowns. And Luke Pettit goes right up the middle, dragging two Hawks with him. Eventually being brought down by number 16, Aiden Friedel. Friedel, the first Hawk in on the play. But it should bring up third down because I believe that was second. Or I can't count, and either way that's still very much a possibility right now. Pettit calls for the snap. He'll get it. He'll go around the right side, makes a man miss. And he'll be brought down close to the line to gain for the first down. Trying to pick up a McCann Group, Kelly Williams Real Estate first down. Referee saying wind that clock. 1:27 left to go here in the third quarter. Coach giving final instructions to his squad. And there's the handoff. And number 24 has it, and he'll be wrapped up by a flock of Hawks. Officially being the first one there underneath the pile to make the tackle. It's going to be number 9, Mason Mosher. Number 24, I don't have a 24 on my rosters. It might have been 34, William D'Amelia, the fourth, was the ball carrier who eventually was brought down. Miscommunication. Again, coming up after the 6U game, I will stop this broadcast and get the device set up for 8U action. I'm sorry. And Pettit's going to go right up the middle, and great job there. That was number 12 who was first on the scene. That's Cohen Widmeyer who has a touchdown on the day offensively, and Widmeyer getting involved defensively. And that was the final play of the third quarter with your score. Suntree Viera Hawks over the Satellite Beach Scorpions. 12-4, as you can see right there on the Kelly Williams McCann Group scoreboard. And again, I'd like to give a reminder out there to all the Suntree Viera Hawk fans. We will be there live from Viera Regional Park next week for all-day action between the Suntree Viera Hawks and the Satellite Beach Scorpions. We will be there all day long for that huge in-county matchup. There's a snap, gives off to Tudor, and a block thrown by Widmeyer. Tudor cuts back inside. Tudor pulled down by his face mask. That'll draw the penalty. That'll be the 15-yard variety. Face mask on the Scorpions, so that'll be 15 yards. That should be enough for a first down. 7:22 left to go. The Hawks trying to put another score on the board and separate themselves from Satellite Beach. Widmeyer under center. Widmeyer coming around. Widmeyer has got room. He's got two men to beat, and he will be brought down behind the 10. Officials timeout. It's an injury timeout. I don't know from which squad because the tent. Okay, it was Widmeyer. Gets up a little bit shaken. But looks to be okay. That'll be another first down for Suntree Viera. Sorry for the moving of the camera. I have to move around the tripod to try to get around this window. Make sure we can show you all of the action. And Widmeyer throws a pass, and it's caught. And a reception, and there is another flag flying in at the end of the play. Try to get the number of that receiver. That's going to be number 22, Landry Tudor. Is that another face mask I saw? Face mask on the Hawks. So that'll move them up half the distance to the goal. No, actually, that'll be a full 15-yarder. So that'll be another first down, and that will put him inside the McCann Group Kelly Williams Real Estate red zone with 6:18. And I'll tell you what, the Hawks, they could really do some damage by getting the touchdown and an extra point. A touchdown puts them up by 8. Just getting one extra point alone makes this a 2-possession game. And there's a little under 6 minutes left to go here in the game. The Hawks could put this one away if they can get on the board here and get the extra point. Little miscommunication. Stiff arm. Racing to the pylon. Brought down. I believe that was Tudor. Widmeyer under center. Tudor in the backfield. Tudor's going to get the handoff and be taken down. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play. I believe it's going to be a false start on the Hawks. Or they'll call it illegal motion. Whichever one of the two penalties you want to choose. It could have been either one. That'll back them up 5 yards. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the game. Widmeyer was dropping back to pass. Now he's going to take off running. He's going to head and be taken down inside the 5-yard line. Run it to the left side, guys. I don't mean for any strategy purposes. I mean strictly so the camera can catch the touchdown. Widmeyer on the snap. He's going to throw backwards to Tudor, and that will be incomplete. .308 left to go here in the game. In what is a tense battle right now. Again, this is in-county matchup. This is Suntree, Viera. This is Satellite Beach. A causeway separates them. And you go a little north once you hit the causeway, but you get the point. And Widmeyer coming to that left side again. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Suntree Viera. Cohen Widmeyer gives them an 8-point lead with 2:55 left to go If they just get one extra point, they don't have to pass and go for two. If they just get one extra point, I think you put this game on ice. Now, you know what? We're getting to that point of the day where that's not even going to matter no more. But I appreciate you trying. Talking to my friend Benjamin here from Quick Cuts. Quick Cuts does a nice job when it comes to game film. So Cohen Widmeyer again gives them an 8-point lead. They got to they get the one extra point. The game's over because there's 2:55. That's not enough time in for this youth football team. And they're going to try to pass for two. And it's an 8-point game. So look, I'm not here to question coaches' calls, but you would think you want to go simple there. Give it to Tudor. Let Tudor or Widmeyer or Kane run it in for one, and it's a 9-point game. Right now, it's an 8-point game with 2:55. That's now, we can be tied up. (20-16) or 20-12. 2:55 left to go. And I'll say this. Luke Pettit has shown big play capability. He has shown he can take it 50-plus yards to the house. So if you're Suntree Viera, you have got to be stout on defense, and you got to be ready for anything and everything. And if you're Satellite Beach, you just got to go find a way to march down the field and put points on and score the touchdown first. You worry about the 2-point after. First things first, score the touchdown. There's a snap. Ball's on the ground, and that's not how you want to start. Going to be Cruz Sabalos. And at quarterback, Sabalos takes the snap. Sabalos comes around that right side. Sabalos has got some room. Sabalos down the sideline. Sabalos tackled at about the 21-yard line. So 1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line. Sabalos has got Satellite here in scoring position. There's a snap. Sabalos cuts back inside. Sabalos gets tackled. That was a touchdown-saving tackle there by Ezekiel Hale. (1 minute and 11 seconds. 1:11 left to go in the game. 2nd and short. They can pick up a first down before they pick up a touchdown. Sabalos sends them in, and that's going to be a false start on the Scorpions. False start on the Scorpions. That'll back them up 5 yards. They were on the 13, so that'll bring them back to about the 18-yard line. 1:11 left to go here in the game. Second down and about 7 from the 18-yard line. And that's a high snap. And right now, things not going right for Satellite Beach. It's going to be 3rd down here. 3rd and about 7. Sabalos around the right side. Sabalos stopped, picking up a couple of yards, and there's 28 seconds left to go here in this game. I wonder what happened to Pettit, because we have not seen Pettit in the game. Something did happen. I hope he's okay. Sabalos gives it on the end around, makes him it. There's number 24, continues to fight his way through. There's 16 seconds left. I don't have a 24 on my roster. Timeout. That'll stop the clock with 16 seconds left to go. Again, I do not have a 24 on my roster, so if anyone at home knows who that is. And this is going to be a measurement. This is going to be a huge measurement right here. Coach, get out of the way of the camera. And yeah, they are quite short. So that'll be a turnover on downs, I believe. That'll be a turnover on downs, and that should do it, folks. What a 6U game. There's the handoff, and this is just to run out the clock, and that young man just didn't know where to go. That was number 17 for the Hawks. Dexter Sierra, and the Suntree Viera Hawks pick up a victory to start the day for their organization. I don't know where Suntree Viera, the rest of the program, is today, but good luck to them. And coming up next, we have the Satellite Beach Scorpions taking on the Port Orange Firehawks the rest of the way for the day. Satellite starts their day 0-1. Can they get this one started with 8U? We'll be right back with 8U action in a few minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Again, your final score, the Suntree Viera Hawks 20, the Satellite Beach Scorpions 12. We'll see you for 8U action in a few moments here on the Brevard Sports Network.